Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Liverpool appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have to get back that much.
Great vision. Varane gets good distance on it.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now this could be a chance. Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's in on goal. That is a crunching tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And this is Van Nistelrooy, and this is Rooney. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruit. Ibrahimovic! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Robertson. Palmer. And here's Owen. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Beckham. Great chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. And it's Beckham. Beckham with the... He's got tall!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
pass is intercepted. And here's Rooney. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And this is Owen. There's the shot! Veron. Robertson. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he finish? It's in! And again they hit the front. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. Robertson. That is good alertness. Haaland. And this is Owen. Well timed, excellent interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? And that has been knocked clear. And it's Robertson.
2 added minutes.
Robertson is onto this. Veron. Gives it back. Rooney. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's there to retrieve it. It's a promising position. Owen with the delivery. And he's there to get it away. Oh, it's come loose. He's having a go. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Van Nistelrooy going about things with real menace. Ibrahimovic. He's found a way through. Cleared without complication. Throw it. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Robertson. Beckham. He is through here. Swings in across. Haaland. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The attendance for this
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Palmer. Robertson. Palmer. No way through. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. And this is Ibrahimovic. And can he finish? It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. So what can they make of this? Palmer.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital. Into the last quarter of an hour. Dunk. Now it's Rooney. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He has found the way through. Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Liverpool finding their passes. Dink through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18, Owen. Number 20.
He can get that clear.
Erling Haaland. Number 24, Palmer.
Looking to play him in.
Coming on the field.
Beckham gets into a
Number
good position.
38.
Climbs up big! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time.
Real chance! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, a delicate chip through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the number on the board is 3. Gravenberg. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Andrew Cole, Jim, is surely one of the finest strikers of his generation, isn't he?
Well, his numbers, Peter, in league football would certainly suggest as much. Perhaps his lack of success at international level means he's sometimes overlooked, but I would take him over most.
When you look at the rate at which he did score goals over the course of his career, it's pretty hard to argue with that. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Rooney. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Irwin, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Veron. Van Nistelrooy. Can he get it through? And this is Beckham. Now the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone forward. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's a sharp little ball. Chance! And he hits the net. And that was his 20th goal for this team. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the...
Ekitike! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Fletcher can get it clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Knocks it into space. Jordan Henderson.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cucurella is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's straight offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Cucurella. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Rooney! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! Into the lead once more! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And the shot's on here. Big chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
Cole is on his... There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Park Ji-sung tries to clear. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. James receives it in a wide position. Good read, needed to be. Kukurea. Driving on and making good progress.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's Rooney! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. That is good alertness. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rooney gets into a good position. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now he's off and running. Van Nistelrooy looking to penetrate opposition. And we hit half-time.
Caros espectadores, informamos que não é permitido estacionar nas vias de acesso ao estádio. Por favor, utilizem o parque de estacionamento do estádio e outros parques circundantes.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A horrible blip, eh? And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. A probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Liverpool finding their passes. Great vision. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Beckham. Out of play for a goal kick. And the through ball. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Good pressure, determined, intense. And it's Salah. Gerrard. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Wirtz wins the duel this time. Played out to the right. Still goalless at the moment. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Wirtz. Son Heung-min. They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's worked it through. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gabriel with the clearance. Azar. Now it's Son Heung-min. Strong running down that left flank. Looking for the run. He's in space and looking for options. And this... It's Azar! Azar! He is just a joy! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is the breakthrough! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Wirtz. Van Nistelrooy, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now that looks a decent ball. And he bullish header! Really well taken goal. And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Can he get it through? Rooney.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Perfectly measured that. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. He rises! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, what has happened here? Back when it goes. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Rooney. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Wirtz.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's Beckham. Ball is over the line. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's got away. Beckham. Ball's gone out of play. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Wirtz quietly revving up. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Wirtz. Out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Son Heung-min. Veron. Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard. And this is Hazard. Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Drogba. Picked out brilliant. Hazard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to play it through. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Darren Fletcher. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard. Rooney. Foot in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, that's been intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. That is good alertness. And that is as far as they're going to go. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Son Heung-min, Wits, he's beaten the... Can he finish? He's got a goal! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
The hot pass isn't the best.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, well played. Wits. Vieira. Now it's Hazard. Hazard looking to run onto it. Oh, that was vital. Ambitious ball here. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Fletcher did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Wits. Oh, beautifully shaped. Shoots! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Terrific header! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He shifted it to the flank. Gravenberg gets over and intercepts. Gabriel.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gerrard. Well, they could break here.
2 added minutes.
This is Hazard. Beckham. Now it's Hazard. Veron. Out to the left it goes. And this is Van Nistelrooy. It's Ibrahimovic! And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through,
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Oh, it just needed a better touch and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Searching pass he's played there. Pass somewhat off target, and he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in. Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Number 21.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Spread out to the left. Alexander-Arnold powering forward here. No, that's been intercepted. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! This looks promising. It's Rashford! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Distributed tidily. First quarter of an hour gone. And no, that was never going to make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a Fletcher! No, not quite.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a good ball out wide. Haaland! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's intervened well there. And here's Haaland. Little pass back. Van Nistelrooy. Tries to play it through. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Beckham. And he's quick to snatch it back. De Bruyne. Adams. Here's Haaland. Well read, nice interception. Rodri. Haaland. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ødegaard. Now Ødegaard. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Oh, that was vital. Oh, there's a probing ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super find. Alisson gets good distance on it. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Bruyne, there he goes, motoring forward. Knocks it into... He's having a shot! It's in! Arsenal are level. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what...
A header! They've done it! And again they hit the front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a good look here. Beckham! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Ødegaard. That has not gone well. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Irwin. That's good vision. Nice interception, well timed. Irwin is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Been indicated.
Van Nistelrooy. Alexander-Arnold. He's had it taken off him. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Haaland. And it's De Bruyne. Adams. Decent progress down the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri. Haaland. Great vision. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? And that was nowhere near his best. Darren Fletcher. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Irwin. Now it's Rooney. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is ended up in no man's land.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21, Erling Haaland.
Beckham gets into a good position.
Coming on the
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of
The
defence.
attendance for this match was 61,052.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. Takes the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rooney. He's a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. Ødegaard. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Beckham is always looking to break lines. And he's picked it up out wide. And across it goes. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Ah, that's a fine interception. Looking for options for movement. Veron. And it's Beckham. Van Nistelrooy does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is
Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's well spotted. It's gone out for a throw-in. Park Ji-sung. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Into the last 5 minutes. Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. Oh, nice touch. And the finish!
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Son Heung-min. And that's gone loose.
2 added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Threads one in, and this is Ibrahimovic. Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out, well played. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be...
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Shot at goal! He scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's having a good look here. Great chance here to level it up. Figo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Plays it out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Now it's Forlan. Threads one in. And this is Forlan. Rafinha. Oh, they could break here. That has not gone well. Pedri. Modric. Tries to pass it through. It's played through. Forlan!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Thuram. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Messi. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafinha. Raul. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi.
Such good technique.
Messi. And the finish!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mosquera did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, nicely intercepted. Modric. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Forlan! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And now he has 2. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Morientes. Aimed beyond the defence. Morientes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played back in. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Modric. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again! And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a